Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Video today is going to be the reveal of my 1969 Camaro that I did for the 2026 USACC build. The USACC is Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators. In case any of you don't know, any of you that's watching the channel is not familiar with it. And it's where a bunch of the content creators get together, and each year they have a special build. And this year's build is the 5th annual that they've done. And each September, a new content creator gets to pick what's going to be the build. And this past September, Fred Henry, the man himself, West Georgia Rods and Customs, everybody pretty much figured he was going to pick a 1967 Chevelle. And lo and behold, he decided to pick a 69 Camaro. He went into why he picked that. He had one that's dear to him. He had it for years. And anyway, he picked 69, and it's probably a good thing because there's a lot of the 69 Camaros out there. Revell versions. That's what it had to be, the Revell 69 Camaro. And you can build it any way you want. That's pretty much the rules each year. It just has to be that particular kit or a version of that kit that is set. So anyway, Revell's got, like I said, numerous versions of the 69 Camaro out. So when I turn the camera around and show you which one I did, I'll show you the box art for the Camaro I did. Like I said, majority of them are going to be the same, but each version had maybe a different motor, different disc, different decals. But a lot of the guys were doing other versions anyway. I know Fred, he loves Pro Street and stuff. I haven't seen what his looks like yet. So anyway, we'll see when videos start dropping here what everybody did. But as usual, me, I like my factory stock stuff. That's just what I'm accustomed to, and that's what I like. So you'll see here in just a little bit, mine is factory stock. I probably did more detail and extra stuff to this one than I've ever done to a kit. I've done some what I call semi detail kits, you know, put stuff under the engine, interior, photo etch and all that. But I went a little bit extra on this one than what I've done. I'll probably start doing some more kits off and on, adding a whole lot more to it than what I've been doing. Try to step my game up, so to speak. But anyway, we're going to turn the camera around here in just a little bit and look at it. So can't wait to see what everybody else's builds look like, and hope you like mine. And with that, let's get looking. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel again. Like I said, this is going to be the reveal of my 1969 Camaro for the 2026 USACC group build. Like I said, this is a Revell of Germany issue. Like I said, I did mine factory stock. Like I say, I do most everything I do factory stock. That's just what I've always preferred to do. So anyway, I did do this one. I did a lot of detailing to it, added a lot of stuff. So we'll go over some of that here in just a second. I'll show you the hood real quick, what I did to it, changed it. The kit hood in this particular kit came with a molded on hood hinge. It's like a little triangular piece that would fit down in the cowl of the car, so you could pull it up and down. I shaved that off and actually pulled hinges out of another Revell 69 Camaro kit where there's a couple other versions that have the actual hinges for the car on those versions. So I went on and did that. Of course, everything else is pretty much the same on this kit. I didn't change nothing else on the hood. It's got the cowl louvers on the top. So anyway, we'll go around the car real quick, just give a quick look around, and then we'll go back and look at some of the stuff I've done. On this side, and of course on both sides, I will mention that the door handles, again, this car actually had the molded on door handles, and I knew I was going to detail the kit a lot. And the chrome tree in this kit actually had the door handles, so I went on and shaved the molded on door handles off the kit, and then was able to put the chrome handles on here. I do like the steel wheels, what I call the steel wheel on these Camaros. and painted them the same body color, and then put the small hubcaps. I do like that. I will mention also real quick that I'm using a new type camera holder. It's a small tripod, but it can be handheld. I set it up as a tripod, and it would do good for the side view and all that, but I was still going to have to pick it up to show stuff. So I'm just holding it by hand and turning it. So if I got a little bit of camera shake, I apologize, guys. But anyway, we're going to come around the car and we'll do a quick loop around it. I always like to do specialized tags for my cars. Most any of my cars I'll do that for. And like I said, the orange, like I said, most people, I was going to try to do something different, but orange is one of the more common colors. But it's just hard to get away from it. A lot of times when I do cars, I try to do a special color where you don't see often, but I don't know. The orange was just calling me on this car. So, but anyway, we're going to come around and come around to the back side of it. Again, specialized tag. There's the rear panel blacked out. Rear lights, tail lights and so forth, spoiler and all. So anyway, we're going to go around that. The inside is fairly straightforward. I didn't do a whole lot. I did put seat belts. Didn't change a whole lot in the car. The dash, I did add some photo etch. You're not going to be able to see it, but there's photo etch like radio knobs, the radio itself, and like the control knobs for heat and vent and air and all that. Of course, this car doesn't have air on it, but I do have the photo etch for that. Decals I used for the gauges. Again, probably not going to be able to see. Let's see, I don't know if I can cut my light on here. You'll be able to see. Yeah, you can see it a little bit probably. Let's see. That's about the best it's going to be. Wooden steering wheel, simulated wood. So anyway, we'll come around back here to the hood, under the hood I should say. And we did right much detailing under here. Of course, we got spark plug wires. I ran some of my vent lines, and let's see here. Ran fuel line. Probably not going to be able to see it too good. It comes down, goes down to the fuel filter and fuel line. Brake lines, I did fix those. Again, I've got the heater hoses, coolant lines with clamps, photo etch clamps on the radiator hoses. And let's see here, I ran the line off of the washer bottle, goes around to the windshield wipers. And let's see here, over here we've got the I've got a photo etch radiator cap on it. And also, you're probably not going to be able to see it, but I did run the vent line or overflow line for the radiator. It drops down. Like I said, spark plug wires again. And then up here, let's see here. There's again some of the vent lines and lines and so forth. Alright, so then let's take a look underneath of it. And we've got up here on the front, it's pretty straightforward. Just kept everything would have came from the factory. I went on and just painted the brake lines. They were molded into the chassis pan, so I just painted those instead of trying to run brake lines. On the drive shaft, you can see some inspection marks or the marks. On the rear end, I have, again, inspection marks for those. And then on the springs, I put the 2 marks on each side for that. Pretty much straightforward again underneath. Try to keep everything just clean looking and stock looking. And let's see, we'll go back up here to the hood. I think I forgot to mention underneath. You can't see it, but back on the back firewall, I have, again, some more inspection marks. Let's see here. See if I can get my light out. You can see a couple of them right there. I had 1 or 2 that actually ended up behind the engine. I didn't think well enough ahead to move them over enough. and they got sort of covered up by the top part of the motor. So, and then up here on the radiator shroud, I got again some more inspection marks right there. So anyway, that's the reveal for my 69 Camaro. Of course, we did do the bare metal foil around the windows. Got the panel liner in it and so forth. But that's pretty much my reveal. I did, like I said, did do a whole lot of extra work to this one. Some of it I've never done that much on a car before. I've done you know, detail a good bit, but I did a whole lot more under the hood on this one than what I normally have. And then, like I said, started adding inspection marks on the last couple builds where I've done. So anyway, that's my reveal. As far as the channel, I appreciate everybody giving me thumbs up, comments, the likes. I enjoy seeing everybody at the shows. I know I keep saying that, but if it wasn't for everybody at the shows and the people watching the videos, none of us on the content creators, we would, you know, wouldn't have any channels, you know, if nobody was watching us. So anyway, I appreciate what everybody does. Appreciate all the other content creators and what they do. And with that, let's get building.